Hello, hello. We made it to space. We did not change the save file. We don't need to do that. But we made it to space. It is finally kind of space exploration. We're not doing exploring yet, but we did make it to space. So that's like 50% of the exploring part. And yeah, I'm wearing my the channel point socks today, the little orange ones on the right. They obviously don't show up in the little icon form, but they have little polka dots on them, which you can definitely see clearly in the picture. I love them. They remind me of, oh wait, what? Hold on, what is his name? There is like this little polka dotted like leopard thing, children's book, something something at the zoo, right? Zoo polka dot. What is this? Put me in the zoo. Yeah, they remind me of Put Me in the Zoo, but like orange. That was such a classic. Okay, so wait, what's this? Oh, that's cool. They have a quick access button for some things with UIs to open the Informatron. Wait, does it open on hover? I actually won't be able to tell. No, it does not. Is there any way to open? Probably not. Wait, why do I have two space capsules? Was this one already here when I got here? I don't remember seeing that one, but uh, obviously there was one. Okay, so we can't really do anything with this. The storage tanks seem pretty vanilla, so we don't have to do anything with that. I can't hear the game. You guys can hear the game. I can't hear the game. That makes a lot more sense. I thought it felt a little bit quieter than normal. There we go. Not like there's music playing anyway. But yeah, we have plenty of power. I don't know if we really need these. Are these in Roboport range? I can't tell. I think they are. Yeah, because robots can make it like all the way out there if they really wanted to. Okay, so now we have to make a little outpost. I don't know what to do this with this train yet. I'm assuming pretty much nothing, or we'll at least figure out what to do with it. This was some kind of telescope. I don't know what that is, but I think just deleting everything will be a very good start to understanding what we're actually doing. Also, moving the Roboport somewhere more out of the way would help. That doesn't look more out of the way. Okay, so we can do a steel chest. Let's give some Roboports. Let's give some bots some repair packs, or we can enable ours. There we go. So that way they can actually repair things while we sort our inventory a little bit. We have roughly 12 hours of oxygen, so we should be fine. We brought like 2 life support systems, because what else were we gonna do? Okay, so steel scrap. I don't think we have a way to process scrap because we didn't bring a recycling facility. But I don't think that's much of a concern. We can probably ship it back with us if we need. Recycle it on the base. What does a recycling facility need? And can it be placed in space? Probably. I think unless it says it specifies otherwise, you can build pretty much everything in space. And then I think I do want these to actually use storage chests, right? What's the store? Oh, one storage warehouse is the size of a rocket inventory. Maybe like with like 8 slots less, but that's actually pretty nice. Those are not gonna do much, but we can try. And then sure. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, who needs belt? Yeah, why would anyone bring belts to space when you can just do this? It's perfect. That serves almost no purpose. I'm trying to unify everything into one chest. Wait, that's a bad spot, isn't it? I want everything to actually be here. This looks like a good spot to sort things. Or in the middle. Maybe in the middle. Maybe I should make just like a handful of, or we don't actually need belts for this. If we just like empty our inventory, we can transfer everything in like probably like 20 or 30 clicks or something. So yeah, that seems a lot easier to do. We will put some key things here so they're easier to find later. What's this? Oh my gosh, we have so many space capsules. I was we have the one that was already here, and then we have the one we brought, and then we have one in the chest. So I think we'll be good there. That's very nice. Okay. Actually, I'm really curious. What happens if you don't have any life support in you? Is it instant death? I'm assuming it's not instant death. But I'm also not confident, so maybe I'll say, let's just yellow it. Let's see what happens. Okay, it gives you time. I figured that was the case, but you never know. But it would be a bit weird if it was insta kill. Okay, so we have to just transfer. Honestly, yeah, let's just transfer in. Let's just put these somewhere else, so that way we don't have to like keep grabbing them. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so that is every all the important stuff, right? It still has like 360 slots. Okay, that should be fine. Don't remember where I put the life support capsules. I'm going to move them to a dedicated chest so it's really easy to find them. And then lots of scrap. We definitely don't need scrap. Oh, wait. Wait, do we have more life support capsules? No, we just didn't put them all in the chest. That makes more sense. And then scrap, we said we wanted over here. Oh, we have a jetpack. We need to make sure we use it. Med packs and stuff. There's a lot of junk that we'll need to sort through. We might as well. Is there a sort button? Can you sort things in Factorio? Oh, chest is full. Okay. Well, that changes things. I thought we would have enough space. This is stuff I wanted on my person. So let's move stuff elsewhere. But yeah, is there a sort? I You can't let I've never cared about sorting a chest before. Sort. Yeah, no, there's not. Unless there's a mod that adds it, but I feel like that would be visible if that was the case. Okay. A bunch of random junk. Actually, I want these chests to be next to each other. Let's do another one. Where's the warehouses? There we go. Okay, this is my personal inventory that at least is somewhat sorted. Not like we really have much of a personal inventory because everything just kind of went everywhere. We definitely did not need to bring a landing pad. Also, there's a lot of stuff we didn't need, but we didn't really know it would be up here. We could have checked. I mean, we had access to like, we could have looked at space before we headed up here. So it's not that we couldn't have like planned based on what was already here. It's just we weren't too worried about it. And I mean, I'm still not too worried about it. I can't imagine a landing pad will really truly go to waste or anything. Okay. Everything is nicely in the corner. So this gives us some space here to work with. Probably we need some kind of warehouse for all of the science packs would be a good start. Because we do need to make the lab. And then I'm pretty sure that we did not see a lab anywhere. So this might be honestly, this isn't a terrible idea. It's not a great idea, but I think it will eventually fill itself. Or, yeah, it doesn't matter at all because we have enough for everything. Okay, cool. So we can make the lab, which I'm fairly confident that we did not have up here. If not, it's not that expensive. And maybe we can just be hopeful that one day we will use this much science. This is a lot slower than I thought, but it's not slow. It's still a very good lab. Okay, and then we can just kind of put that wherever for now, because I imagine we'll make another at some point. Then we'll just have the warehouse of the current science in the corner. And then we can always move stuff later. I mean, we never have, but we have the ability to move stuff later. Wait, what's this? A giant assembling machine, but can craft more complicated recipes. Oh, cool. Wait, how fast is it? 10. Oh, that would have been much nicer to use to craft the lab. Oh, well, it's not like it took that long. And there we go. We can start researching the good science. Hold on. Hello, hello. Sorry, someone was at the door. That time of day. Okay. Switching over. I also grabbed myself a LaCroix while I was up. You know, the nice little, like, it's the lime sparkling water. It's my favorite. I mean, they don't taste that very limey, but they do, limey? I don't know what's that word. It's very light lime flavor, but I like the bubbliness. Today we have on my channel point socks. Basically, they're the ones on the right. I do wear the ones on the left occasionally, but the ones on the right I definitely wear the most. The plan for today is get basic science up and running, and then figure out what we need to do from there, because I don't really know anything past that. Also, do you know... Wait, why did these look sorted now? How do you sort an inventory? Or does it sort every time you open it? Because it definitely did not look like that earlier, and I don't know what's different now. Because it looks like a complete mess, and now it looks sorted. Oh, maybe that happened while I was transferring, because I transferred it differently. I don't know. Factorio sort chest. Sorting iron... No, that's not... Okay, it doesn't exist. Maybe I just imagined it. Who knows? I have no idea what happened to make these look sorted, but now they don't. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We don't need to find things. Okay, so this is decent. Oh, that's gonna be a very significant drop to its research speed. All for a 30% productivity boost. I don't think that's worth it. You know what we should have brought? Speed module 2s. Can we craft them with what we got? Hmm. Wait, hold up. We can. We can totally craft like two speed 2s or something to help us. Because we definitely have motors. Yeah, we'll only be able to craft 2. But we will be able to craft 2 to replace these. Because this looks like a decent ratio. Because that'll make it that it doesn't have a loss in speed. Or it won't have a significant loss in speed, but we'll still get some productivity bonus out of it, right? Yeah, that's gonna be pretty close. Definitely not perfect, but I'll take it. Better is still good. And then we have this one crafted. Perfect. Okay, I don't actually know why I brought all those. I wasn't sure if power would be an issue, so I think that's why we have them. And then we could do like a manufactory. We need space transport belts, but we could use these. There are plenty here to start with. We can also just repair everything we got that's broken, so that way it doesn't take up inventory slots. And then what else? There's probably a better way to repair broken. Actually, no, I don't think there is. Don't think there's any way to just repair something in your inventory, despite how nice that would be. So we're just going to click on everything that's broken, and our bots will repair it for us. Anything in here? Yes. Broken, broken, broken. Lots of conveyors. And then we actually want this to be a warehouse. There we go, storage warehouse. So that way we can just deconstruct it and have bots take it back to where it's supposed to be. Eventually. Okay, and then anything else broken? No? Maybe. Okay, one splitter is broken. We can actually repair that by hand pretty easily. Perfect. Okay, so that gets rid of a lot of junk. Also, wait, no, we didn't bring that with us. Okay, I thought we wasted some inventory space on whatever random. So what's this? I don't think we need to be worried unless we see a lot of things red. Because we have a pretty solid wall of defenses. Definitely don't need to be concerned about it. Okay, so we have this. We do need to make space science, and since it will make pretty slowly, I think... Oh wait, hold up. If we use a space manufactory, we can put a lot more modules in that, right? No? Or we can't do any. No, we can put way more modules in a space manufactory. Okay, that... Never mind. So much for that. So we should just do regular pod? Nope. Can you not put them in any space assembly machines? I wonder if that would break a lot of recipes. So there's really no point to any of this, I guess. So it doesn't really matter which one we use. We might as well use the big one because it looks cool. Or wait, do we have to use this one? No. I'm assuming there are some exclusive recipes at some point that use this big one. I'm pretty sure we are a ways away from that, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And then this is our lab setup. We need cosmic water. So cosmic water is made from lube and water. Maybe we should not have had this on this side. You can only have 720p. I only have 720p streaming. Yeah, my internet is not great. We still have DSL, and because of where we live, there's no plans for them to ever get us anything better anytime soon. Maybe one day, or hopeful, but at the same time, we don't really have any expectation that there will be. And it can only support 720 30 FPS because max upload speed is like 3 on a good day, 3 Mbps, which means to stream I have to do roughly half of that, which is not nearly enough for 1080. Not even enough for 60 FPS 720. It's rough.
Beef taco.
Oh, we're flying through the air. Yo, so thanks so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your socked theme emotes and the chaos that ensues from me trying to understand this mod. Let's see. So stone, I don't think we need stone for anything else here, right? Okay, maybe to be careful, to be safe, I probably should just hand move everything. I really feel like there's a better way to do this, but I don't know how to sort the inventories. I'm still not convinced I can. I've never had this many, items in one spot before. Or this many different items in one spot before. So when I threw them all in like one chest, it didn't occur to me that I would not be able to find anything. Yeah, no, that was not not on my mind. Realizing that's probably a bit of a problem now. Not a huge one, but a bit of one. And then we'll just put this chest here. Yeah, there's no way this is going to use up all of our stone. We're gonna have to limit it with something. It's probably going to be limited by space belt stuff. Because we didn't bring that much LDS for space belts. And then we can also make this a storage. No, we should make this one a... Did we not bring warehouse provider chests? Huh, we did not. And we can't craft one either. Yeah, I keep like transferring it, but we don't die fast enough that I wasn't too concerned. So as soon as I hear the Darth Vader sound, I just go and grab the life support capsules. Because when I'm transferring the things and just control clicking, it doesn't keep these in my inventory. Okay, bots should build that, right? No, we don't have any bots. We still don't have any bots. I don't know why we don't have any bots. Did we move the Roboport at one point? We might have. We just moved them. Oh wait, no, we just didn't, and we didn't have the personal ones enabled. There we go. That would do it. Okay, and then rocket fuel. All of the spare rocket fuel. Oh look, we have stone too. Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. That should be plenty. Oh, logistic bots. We brought a few. What could we use those for? Sorting? Or like requesting stuff from our inventory? Oh, yeah, we could use them for this. No, we brought 38. Because that's all we could afford. Ooh. That's a good idea. So that way we don't keep doing that. Yeah, smart. Life support. Request like 50 and then... Or less. If we're going to keep dumping them, we might as well keep it low. There we go. Nope, not 0 to 10, not 0 to 10. 5 to 5. Perfect. And then used 0. Perfect. Good catch. Good catch. That's not even a space exploration thing. I just kind of forgot about it. Okay, hopefully bots will take care of the rest. It would be really cool if you could, I don't know. I don't really know what I would do with it. Wait, no. Hold on. Disable it real quick. This stone was supposed to go elsewhere. But it just occurred to me it would be really cool if you could save logistics like shortcuts for like when you're on different areas. Like have one for building on a planet, and have one for building in space. Probably doesn't matter. There's a mod for it? Of course there's a mod for it. I should not be surprised. Okay, so that's a rocket fuel. Perfect. And then we'll just take care of that. Did we disable our bots again? Oh, our steel chests are here. Perfect. Okay, and now we want processing units. For now, we're just kind of grouping everything in one chest. Now, requester chest would be super nice for something like this, but I mean, we don't have that much left to do. Okay, so that's that, and then space transport builds we have to craft. Space! The only place you can escape from capitalism. That's where we're at today. Wait, why don't... I brought a single assembly machine one? Really? Okay. Okay, and then this can be cosmic water, right? Wait. How do I make cosmic water? Decontamination facility, I think. There we go. Okay, I was like, oh no, are we missing something for cosmic water? And I started to get very scared. And then this can go here, this can go here, and then chest. Wait, hold on, I might be able to share a chest. Ooh, perfect. Now we have the same output chest for them. Same input but would also be good, but not strictly necessary. And now we have one for lube and we have one for water. How do we unbarrel? This is just, there we go. I couldn't find the recipe. I mean or I couldn't figure out which one of those, but I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. You can just try both, and if it works, it works. Okay, now we need lube, water. Can't wait until we stop needing all of that. Okay, this one doesn't need a lot of lube, but it does need a lot of water. Don't know if the water is supposed to go anywhere else, though. So I will leave a lot of it, because we mostly need the lube for the belts. Okay, so that gives us cosmic water. Can we give that productivity? Can space just not use productivity modules, like, at all? I guess the labs can. Oh, it says rejects stuff. Okay. No prod in space, only labs. Okay, then I will stop trying on every single machine I use. Oh wait, there's a buffer chest. We could use the buffer chest to request things from this. Hold on, there's a lot of stuff we got from space that I don't know what it does. So we got we got the transport belts. Those are pretty straightforward. They're just fancy transport belts. Now we have scrap. Oh, let's request all of the scrap. Actually, is that a good use of logistic bots? We technically have a finite amount of uses for them, but we can always make more. We just need to start putting them in a chest to send back up here. Space platform. Ooh, he has lots of scaffold. Best thing is to build stuff on the surface for productivity if the product chain supports it. Ah, that makes sense. It's like if you can do it on the surface, I shouldn't like try to simplify things by doing it in space. Well, unless it's cheap. I guess if it's not that expensive, it probably doesn't matter. Ooh. I don't know what these do, but they sound pretty cool. Life support, space capsules. Okay, so we didn't get anything like... Ooh, I don't know what this is, but it sounds cool. Huh. That sounds neat. I don't know what that is, but I like it. I like the idea of it. I mean, I'm assuming it's like, instead of sending a rocket, you could just launch resources directly. Like some kind of like intergalactic railgun thing. That's neat. They make them go away in a wonderful way. Ooh, does it dissolve them? The total damage is 50%. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a terrifying description. That sounds a bit cruel. Then again, they are biters, so does it really matter if we're a little cruel? I don't know why I'm putting efficiency modules. We're powered by solar. It's like free. We don't need to save energy. Okay, so we have that. We do need space transport belts, which I don't know if we should buffer them. Probably not, because we have such few resources. And then who knows what else we're going to use it for. Ooh, if I had built this in a slightly better spot, we could share the output. We might be able to still do that. Oh, we could totally put it here. It will require us to make a few space pipes, but that's not a big deal. There we go. Now we can save on assembling machines. That's not that why we we brought 6 regular pipe. I did not realize that. I don't think it really matters if we save on assembling machines, but at least we don't have to divide our lube. There we go. Empty lube. I fell for it again. I really shouldn't. And then I think we can just place this wherever. Because this is just making us a handful of pipe, and I don't know where each of them are. Okay. Right, we didn't bring wire. We just brought copper. I mean, this seems like a good way to regulate how much pipe we need, because we only need about, like, 8. Oh, wow, this is slow. Now I see why the space manufacturer is so fast, because this will take ages if you needed to mass produce it in regular assembly machines. I think we needed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's gonna be a while. Wait, why did it stop? Um, why did it stop? Oh, the internal buffers, because it crafted so slow. Or crafts so slow they didn't restock the internal buffer. So I thought we were like out of resources. I thought it would at least have like partially restocked it, so it didn't even occur to me to check. Oh wait, we didn't have to craft that. We already had space pipe. Oh well. Yeah, it's not that expensive. We definitely have a fair amount of stuff that we brought with us from the other planet. And then let's see, this was supposed to be space belts? Yeah, space belts. I don't know where they are. Is that actually what they're called? Because that's what I've been calling them, because it seems like a reasonable name. Honestly, yeah, that's basically what they're called. And then LDS and steel. See, that's going to be the tricky part. Because we don't have much LDS. So we kind of have to... Oops. Don't know why that happened. Nope, go away. Oh, whatever. They can take a little... They can try to take it from my cold dead hands. Steel and LDS, yeah. It's a shame we didn't have more LDS. We really need to improve it on Novice if we want to go anywhere. I don't think unbarreling will ever be a problem. I don't know why I tried that. I knew that I knew that it wouldn't work. Okay, we have space science. It is limited by electric motors. I don't know if we need electric motors for anything up here. We brought a decent amount. I think we can safely assume that half of them can go into science. And then that will hopefully get us everything we need for research. And then I was hoping that the first thing we would get was robot speed, but I'm realizing now that maybe there's more useful technologies, like the ability to return. I think that's this one, right? Yeah, I think this is the one that lets us return home without an emergency burn. Get to bot logistics. Ooh, that's a good idea. Ooh, but it's that's a new science pack. And then I wanted cosmic water processing, which was in the in thermo? No, industrial. No, that's a different thing. Thermodynamics facility. There we go. So that way we can get water. I think. I'm pretty sure this is the one. That one requires cryo mining and refinement. Which one? Oh, the utility science. Yeah, that's a lot of text on the way. I don't actually know if these do what I want them to do, but I guess we'll find out. I'll get the thing that I know I want. This is what all of this was for. There we go. That is not a ton of science. It will be researching for a while. Okay, it's 400 science, but seems worth it. Surely not to. Yeah, it's gonna be a fairly. I think it's gonna be a fairly short stream too. So we won't get a ton done. Ooh, nuclear fuel reprocessing. How exciting. We can turn all of our nuclear fuel back into a small amount of U-236-238. Perfect. Okay, so this is probably limited by the amount of LDS I give it. Do we need LDS for anything else up here? I don't think so. Unless we needed to build some more machines. Like, obviously we need it for a lot of things. I just mean like in this moment, oh my gosh, this is a lot of things to scroll through. But in this moment, I don't think there's anything super important. Ooh. Oh, cool. They add a uranium fuel cell to the cost of this thing. That's neat. Oh, that's not as good as I remembered it being. Oh wait, I think someone said it was worse. Yeah, like this is the starting one. Although maybe that's how bad it is in vanilla. I don't actually know what the base generation for the nuclear fuel or the what did they call it? It wasn't called the RTG, but effectively that thing for your suit. I feel like it's more powerful in vanilla, like 700 kilowatts, but that's just a complete guess. Decontamination facility. We already have one, right? I don't know if we really need another. Is this a can only be placed on space thing? How do you tell? I know this says it. Does the tooltip on the right? Oh, there it is. It's at the top. I'm just blind. It's in like bold yellow letters. Okay, so if we want to decontaminate our used fuel cells, we have to do it up in space. That's not that a big deal. Biochemical facility converts water. That's what it's called? Oh, okay. I thought it was called thermo something. Thank you. That was definitely going up the wrong tree. Wow, these research way faster than I can do things with. But now we should have unlocked something new. If we go in here, yeah, there we go. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's here. That's this landing pad. Wait, do we have a landing pad on this? Hold up. Do we? Oh, we can rename them. Okay. Novice landing pad. And then novice orbit landing pad. Okay. Oh wait, what did I just do? What did I do something? That used to say both. Now it only says one. Uh da, da, da. Yeah, why? Huh. Is that just like saying you can rename it? I don't quite get what that's doing. I don't think I messed anything up. It just feels like I'm missing something. I also don't know how to choose a landing pad with something like this. I'm assuming maybe if I click launch, it gives me another selection. That's it. It gives you access to good solar panels. That sounds nice. I mean, I don't feel like I'm hurting on power right now, but more better solar panels are also good. Oh, especially if I can put them on novice. That would be cool. Hello, hello, Deacon. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we are in space. We're not doing much. Oh, you cannot choose a landing pad. It only goes to a planet. Oh, okay. Oh, do these just not crash then? So it doesn't really matter. Because that okay. Because if that's the case, then that does make sense. They are landing things. It would be weird if you made a capsule for landing on new planets that required a landing pad. Oh yeah, we have Lots of science. Not a lot of science. We have science. We have more than 0 science. Honestly, I could decrease the speed and it would be fine. Maybe not that much. No, I want it to go faster. Oh, really? That's cool. So someone just said 50. I figured it was just always 50, which wouldn't make sense, but I thought maybe there's a chance. Let's see. Oh, 100 out of 37. So this only takes 37. Neat. Learning so much already. And then I don't know what this was for. I think this was just handcrafting in the weirdest way. I'm kind of wishing I had swapped these two assembling machines because this is crafting way too fast, but it's not a huge deal. Now we can save a lot of these efficiency modules. If you max up inventory, it'll go up. Oh, so just moving the rocket fuel back makes it cost less? What? Wait, why? I'm very confused. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see. If I click on this and I put more, if I take stuff out of it, it costs less. Yeah, but it seems to be going the other way unless this number doesn't mean what I think it does. Oh, the more stuff I have in my inventory? Oh, that's why it's not changing. Okay, I was very confused. There we go. So it does do what I... Capsule inventory does not increase the fuel cost. Okay, so it was decreasing because I was removing stuff from my inventory. Gotcha. That makes a lot more sense now. It's all coming together. Okay, what else did we need to make up here? I mean, we brought stuff for pipes and pipe to ground, but we don't really have anything to go. Oh, we can start preparing for cosmic water. Or whatever this is called. And then we can stop sending up. See, also, what are we limited here? 26? Okay. Oh, are we limited by fuel? No, we're not. But we can put a chest here. Oh, we're going to have to send barrels back. Can you recycle barrels? Because that would be cool. Like if you could scrap them back down to steel. Oh, you can. So that way they stack 10 times higher. Cool. Wait, they cost 1 to make, right? So it's like it's free. Oh, that's neat. So that way when we send stuff back down to novice or something, we can make use of them. Or we can just use the steel here. We don't have a recycler, I don't think, but that's good to know for the future. Can we craft one? I doubt it. Energy pist building costs, yeah, which are basically free. You'll need steel later. Yeah, I mean, we kind of need steel now. Not a ton, though. We brought a lot of steel, but I like that. That's a little like recycling chain. I kind of wish we had made another lab. I could make another lab, but the issue is if I make another lab, that uses up all of our LES, and then we can't make that much more science. Okay, and then we have a lot of scrap here. Don't know what to do with it yet. I will request all of the scrap that I've got, so that way I can put it in one chest. Have you seen the secret? I have not seen anything other than this. This is the farthest I've gone out of anything, really. This is the farthest we've gone. We haven't clicked on any other like buttons. You can yeah, I know you can reprocess the scrap. I don't think I can do much with it right now. Like I can turn it into ore and stuff, but I can't use it because I can't build anything in space. A couple hours ago, we're about an hour into orbit. We just spent most of the time looking at what we had. Cause we spent like 10 minutes yesterday on cleaning up the thing, and then figuring out where everything is in the inventory today. So we have not done much in space either. Okay, and then I really wish I had brought a recycling plant, and I'm pretty sure I can't make it. Oh yeah, we haven't been exploring anything either, because I don't know what anything means in like the navigation viewer, so we haven't really bothered to do that. Water, we don't really need water for anything anymore, so we might as well just sort that all into one spot. Oh, and we can go back to clearing our inventory. Trying to like sort things again. Nope, don't do that. Water, water. Oh wow, that's a lot of water. Okay. Hopefully that works. Da-da. Yeah, I wish we had brought a recycler. That would be slightly helpful right now. It's not the end of the world that we don't have it, but it would be slightly useful. I'm not too concerned. You don't die instantly without life support, and we have a few minutes to like transfer stuff. But I can't disable. I would have to like go through and manually remove a lot of this stuff because I don't want bots to bring things right now. I guess now that's in this chest, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then heavy oil and lube. Okay, we have a decent amount of lube and heavy oil. That's pretty good. Do we have more chests? We do. Awesome. If we had left more space, we could have had this. Okay, so heavy oil. Pretty sure we can't do anything with that right now, so we're gonna put that in the corner of things I have no idea what they're for, or things we can't utilize. And then I kind of want these to be one. Oh wait, why did we bring sulfur? Did we bring sulfur or did we find sulfur? There's no way we brought 500 sulfur with us. I think this was already here. Yeah, and 500 beryllium. I don't even know what beryllium is. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. Vulcanite seems like it might be useful, but it's such a small amount that I think we can just burn it for fuel if we want to. And what's this? We need some more. Need some more inserters. Perfect. Okay, heavy oil. Do we have warehouses? Are we out of warehouses? Oh yeah, no, it seems very useful later. It's more like one stack of it doesn't seem that helpful. Like one stack of most things isn't that useful. In general, I find. Did we get the biochemical facility yet? Or did we decide to do that after? We are still waiting on that, okay. We could get it faster if we're willing to waste a few LDS, which isn't a terrible idea, but we don't even know how to process it yet, so that's probably not super important. Vulcanite is love, Vulcanite is life. True. I don't even know what it does, but I'm on board with that. Okay. Keep forgetting that we can't place those. Let's see, prods? We can put prods in here. There we go. How's our power? I feel like power is still fine. Yeah, we have plenty. We have solar panels if we ever have an issue. It's necessary to convert resources to ingots. Ooh, I don't know what an ingot is. I wonder if it's like dense resource. Probably dense resources. That would be cool. I imagine there's a lot of stuff to make things more dense for transfer. Let's see, space platforms, space rails. Construction pylons might actually be kind of useful, but we definitely don't need the space rails right now. Space pipe. Actually, maybe we should have a chest of things we accidentally brought with us that we can't use in space. It is a step that accepts prod mods. Ooh, I like steps that accept prod mods. That's always nice. These space rails. We don't need this one pipe that we accidentally brought. Space platforms. Don't know what to do with those. Sure would be nice if we just had logistics bots, but man, they are a lot farther away than I thought they would be. I really don't know what to do up here. I feel like there's not much to do in space. So really I'm supposed to just like start space science, get a little bit of stuff fixed up here, and then set back down. Non-space chest in space. That's true. The space can just go like flying away. It's, it's much more efficient to generate basic resources and transfer them easier. One stack of 50 iron ingots is 500 plates. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's what I figured they probably were. Ooh, wait, hold up. We have way more LDS than I thought we did. We can definitely make another lab. And then we still have the space assembling machines. Okay, where's the lab? Where's it at? Okay, processing units. We can definitely get those. I mean, I know we don't need this, but it it will feel nice for getting like the first techs taken care of. Oof, we ran out of productivity modules. Yikes. Well, we'll just take them. It's definitely more important to get it in labs. Why not chain lab to lab? It didn't look like there was enough space. Is there? Oh yeah, there's plenty of space. There we go. Not like anything is ever going to produce this fast or consume this fast. There we go. So that gives us, we actually have less research speed now. So we still should only do one in each. Okay, now it's slightly more. 30% more research speed, 5% more efficient. That sounds like a bad deal, honestly. Yeah. I want to get the first text early. I don't care if I lose a little bit of resources. Ooh, look at that. We have our bots doing work for once. Actually, not for once. They've been doing a lot of work this whole run. Vulcanite we'll put over here and the stuff we can't utilize yet. Use life support canisters. I really wish we had a recycling facility. Is there any way we can get it up here? I don't think so, because I'm fairly certain that there's no way to create concrete right now. Because we can't smelt anything, right? I'm assuming we can't smelt anything until we get this thing. This thing? I'm assuming something can smelt stuff. I don't know what, but we don't have any way to smelt right now, which kind of complicates smelting things. Well, no, I don't mean like it's not impossible to smelt. Just in general, we don't have access to it at the moment. Yeah, I figured this is probably what it was. We might as well work towards it. So this thing can't be... So this is just a large Earth one, and then this is the space one. Neat. And then let's see... Can we combine these into one chest now? I think we can. That might make things easier. Oh, that's how... Oh, wait, hold up. That's how we can sort things. That's smart. I like it. If we replace the chest, it will sort the inventory for us. I think that will actually help us a lot. Nice little... this explains it. I was wondering why earlier the inventory was sorted. I could not figure out what I did differently. That explains so much. This stuff we don't really have a use for yet. This stuff we don't have a use for yet. This stuff we do, we just aren't really using it. Okay, so we have research, and then we need to be able to process this. We could make more belts, but honestly, we could use the belts we already got. Balls. Oh wow, those are fast. Also, what's the mining speed of this? 30%. Oh wait, that's because... Yeah, that's because I have junk in it. Right. Perfect. I don't know how much space we'll need for this, but we are getting pretty close to the biochem facility. We need pumps, space assembling machines, gas. Okay, we have all of that. As long as we don't use up all our LDS, which we are a long ways away from that, we should be able to craft this. We should be able to make this in a space assembling machine? Spassembling machine? No, that's not a good name for that. Oh wait, hold on. I have to read some onto text real quick. Someone's asking about dinner. We're having pastrami tonight. We're trying to figure out what to go with it, and it sounds like it will be delicious, home smoked and stuff. Not home brined. We did pre-buy the corned beef to save a lot of time, but it still will be very, very delicious. Although I don't know what these cargo pods are for. Oh, I recovered them from the rocket crash, right? I thought I recovered 80%. Is it not 80%? Oh, so I read that as how much you lose, not how much you save. Wait, that's a success. So that's a different number. So crashes look like they're just like you lose almost all of it. So the part recovery is the part recovery research is also very low, but at least it's higher than 10% for sure. Which makes sense. We did crash on a planet. I should not expect to have recovered much from the rocket. And that's still researching. Actually, if we add more research speed, we won't be able to produce fast enough, so this should be fine. Oh, wait. Or we could just do this. Yeah, there we go. We have access to speed mods. We might as well lose them. You lose all parts, but have cargo. Oh, so those weren't from the recovery? Well, it's split apart into like 10 pods, right? So that's what those are. Oh, yeah, because these are a component of this. Right. I get it now. How do I like space exploration so far? It is confusing. Very slow, but it is fun. I like it. We haven't gone to much of the space part yet, though. So who knows? Currently, it's just a small overhaul mod that's really neat. That I don't know how things work with. Whoa, that was not supposed to be there. There we go, I like it. Yeah, I saw that. That's really cool. So you could like pack them up to use five times less space. Oh, so that way you can like go to a planet and then come back. You think the word you're looking for is overwhelming? Well, it's not overwhelming yet. It probably will be, but at the moment it's not. So that's something. You know, I think I might make this a larger warehouse because we have space platform stuff to use somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. We only have one chest. It's obviously here. Scaffold. There we go. It's also in our inventory. Yeah, the word we're looking for is underwhelming. The exact opposite. I am only whelmed. How do I... There we go. There was gonna be a small chest explosion if I didn't resort that. There we go. This is a nice little orbit thing. Perfect. Okay, now I can recover everything, so that way we have a larger place. Because we're combining a bunch of barrels into one barrel area. Oh, we're so close to the biochem facility. Do we have everything we need to craft it? It is pumps, LDS, big electric motors, and glass. We might as well grab it. I know we have that stuff with us, but I don't know if it's on our inventory. Big electric motors. We brought way more motors than we needed. In my mind, we needed like hundreds. I think we brought 100 or 200 because that's what we had. Don't think we necessarily needed it. So, Jametta, thank you so much for stopping by. Now I test another thing. Let's see. Okay, so we don't need to place scaffolding and then place the platform. Okay, so that uses less than I thought. I thought we had to double up on everything. Okay, have a wonderful afternoon or evening, whichever, or both. Is that the right thing? Nope. No, it is not. If I was a biochem facility, I would be with chem plants. That is not where it is. To Google, and by Google I mean the search bar. Wait, I have to make it in the space manufactory. Yeah, that makes sense. Should I make another space manufactory? Are they expensive? Ooh. They're not that expensive, but we really do not have not much LDS. I'll just repurpose this one for now. Biochem. Oh my gosh. Well, so much for trying to save LDS. That is so fast. I thought I would be able to cancel it in time. Oh well. We would have used more LDS though, so I mean that's still better. I mean they're probably useful to have, right? Oh, this lets us do a lot of stuff because this is just this is just a space chemical plant. Now I can process this into cosmic water, or wait, I think. Maybe? I thought that's what this was doing. Is it not what this does? Let's see. I thought this was the thing we needed. Are we missing a step? Let's see. None of these look like they do what I wanted them to. Did I make the wrong thing? I don't actually know what I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm just kind of building things and researching things. Water ice. See, oh, yes it is. Okay. That's not that far away though. And then we need the thermo. Because cryo research enables the creation of water ice. That makes sense. That would also disable water ice. Not disable, it will enable the decreation of water ice. There's not really a good way to get this over here. We could start planning for it though, and then we keep using this hotbar, and it's never working because it's never going to work. We need plastic, but we do have a lot of wire. Oh wait, we don't need to create space pipe. We need space under pipe. There we go. Oh wait, space under pipe is really short. I think it is. Oh, it's the length of a red underground, so it can go through a warehouse. Okay, that way we'll be able to stop sending water up here for a bit, which will be great. Oh, it only makes 1/2. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Good for moving quickly through it through assembly line. Oh, is this just like, is this their solution to how to break through? Is this their solution to how Factorio has pressure issues with fluids? Wait, does it not reach? Oh, it doesn't reach. Oh, wait. This is a completely useless warehouse. This warehouse does not need to be there. Are these 7 wide? Wait, why can't it? Oh, wait. How does it calculate length? Oh, the length isn't the gap. Duh. It's the gap plus 1. That makes sense. Yeah, obviously that's how it will be. How it will be labeled. Oh, well, not a big deal. Actually, that just simplifies things. There we go. Yeah, a lot easier. I like that. And then we'll just send this down here, and voila. Eventually we'll be able to use that, I imagine. Then I don't know if we need more power. We might as well place the solar panels we have. I mean, they're not doing anything else, right? Perfect. 5 solar panels. We definitely brought 50. I don't know where they went. Did we not actually bring solar panels? I could have sworn we bought like 50 solar panels. I wonder if the bots hadn't reached us yet, and maybe we just requested it with our inventory. Oh well, it's not like we really were relying on it, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's give it the fuel. Oh wait, we could just start putting things we don't need in there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Solid rocket fuel, steel, because there are things we need to bring back to our base. Like vulcanite we can bring, and then landing pads, kind of useless. This one, probably I would want to stay here. I just don't know how to use it. So we'll just leave it there. Oh wait, I think this thing needs vulcanite. I don't think we can do anything with it. We'll just bring it back. It's not a big deal if we move it around a little bit. Cargo pods, definitely bring those back. Electric boilers, combinators, these things aren't that useful. Wait, can you place these on Earth? Yes. Maybe we could bring some. Best leave it up in space. Yeah, we might as well. I mean, if it doesn't do anything, it's not going to do anything wherever it goes, so we might as well take it with us. Heavy oil barrel. Can we process that here? Oh, we could process the heavy oil while we're here. We could turn it into lube. So that way we don't have to worry about taking back heavy oil barrels. There's also I don't want to look it up. I think I'm just gonna process them. If it's a waste, it's a waste. Heavy oil. Let's see. It is this one. Unbarrel. And then this can turn it into lube, which somehow goes this way. Perfect. Wait, what? Oh, forgot about that bug. Yeah, no, I forgot about the shared fluid bug. Okay, I think that fixed it actually. Almost. No, it did not fix it. Where's the water connecting from? Is it passing through here? Is it passing through that? No, there's no water there. Why is water getting in this? I know there's like a weird bug where intermediates can pass through assembling machines somehow. You have a shared pipe. Yeah, but it's not shared anymore. That's why it was being weird. So now I don't know what the issue is. That's what I thought the issue was, but I don't know. I don't know what's causing the issue now because that pipe isn't there anymore, so I don't see where to fix it. If the input output of machine connects with the pipe that connects to the input output, they treat the system as being connected. Yeah, but where is it connected now? Yeah, I knew that was the problem. I don't know what the problem is at this point though. Oh, now the problem is just okay. Now the problem is just there is a single missing tile there. A completely different problem. That one is easier. The other one is weird Factorio bug thingy. But this one, yeah, it was just me being blind and not reading. Okay, there we go. It should be fixed now. Okay, so that will turn all of this into lube for me, which is great. And then we could unbarrel all the lube. Like, we have tanks. We might as well use them. So that way we can start recycling things. So then what else are we going to do with this? Although it is easier to move the barrels if we ever decide we want to change something. But, you know, we use spaghetti on the main base. We might as well use it here, too. And never change. See, cannot use productivity modules. We could use speed modules, though. So that way it burns it through faster. Because I just want to get rid of these barrels. Really wish we could make a recycling facility. Technically, we almost can make a recycling facility. Wait, what do we break here? Oh, we're motor limited. Okay. I honestly thought we were going to be LDS limited. Is there anything we can do about this? Also, we needed a recycling facility. Is there anything we're missing for that? Concrete. Okay, so if we research the furnace, we can make it to concrete. If we can make this furnace, it would be slow, but I want to be able to send steel back and keep it up here. I guess it doesn't matter. We don't have to wait for that. If we set things up, we can just start. We can start doing things in remote view as well. Like we can just set things up on novice while we're up here, which isn't a terrible plan. Okay, and then we'll just unbarrel all of these, and it should be fine. There we go. And then water. Honestly, water we don't really need to unbarrel, but we could. Okay, I like this. Okay, now we need to expand LDS. LDS is not producing enough. Or maybe we just need to buffer LDS. No, LDS is just not producing enough. See, I think we could change this to have chests here, so that way it's a lot easier to monitor our science. And then we have a lot of we don't actually have things getting telemetry for us anymore. We had to disable it due to not having enough of any resource. Which is not a problem. Which is a problem we can fix somehow. Easiest way to fix it. Well, let's see. What is LDS short on? That's the first thing we should answer. Assembling speed? Oh, we can fix assembling speed, right? Because we have copper here. We have glass and plastic here, and it looks like it's backed up. So if we can spaghetti this all the way down through our base, we can do local LDS production here. Then we have a deconstruction planner we can actually use, which would be better. Okay. Can that make this through? Not really. Yeah, not really. And then if we don't split this off until later, that will help being able to piggyback off this pipe. It doesn't matter which side it goes on, right? No, it does not. But it does need to be the left half now. Okay, that should give us copper on the correct side. This only picks up copper, so I don't think anything will break from this. Yeah, we'll just have that stuff backed up for a bit. Okay, so there's steel and copper. We do have to manually clear the belt, though. But I think if we extend it, it will... There's so much that's used for LDS. As long as we choose the correct side to prio, I don't think it will be a problem. This might be. Okay, we can upgrade that, and we can go through the left. I think we'll do a little bit of an easier job. Underground. This isn't going to sideload anything. Perfect. this is rough. Okay, so there's copper and steel, and now we need to somehow get glass there as well, which we might. I think it would be easiest to go around, based on the mess we've created. Cool, and then this can go under. Accumulators are going to be in a chest that's going to stay there pretty much until the end of time, but that's not a problem. Cool. I don't know why we have heat shields going that way, but I'm assuming we used to have a reason. And voila, look at that. LDS. Perfectly expanded with absolutely no difficulty or awkwardness. Because sushi has not caused us issues ever. Or, sorry, spaghetti. Unintentional sushi, though. Most likely. Okay, now we shouldn't have LDS problems anymore until we start having problems with literally every other resource. Which means we'll have LDS problems very soon. But hey, at least we can use this for something. Oh, now we have to send this back. Hold up, how do we... I was not thinking this far ahead. We can send it to rocket components, but that's about it. And how are these things working? Very, very slowly. It's almost like we just need to expand our whole base instead of just trying to spaghetti stuff with whatever we already have. Which, you know, probably we could have predicted. Also, look at that. All of these, I think, are disabled by circuit conditions, so we could actually send another rocket. Oh, we could totally send another rocket, right? Wait, can you not launch without a space capsule? Once you get assembly 4, more modules will help a lot, yeah. As because then we won't have to rely on just whatever awkwardness we have in terms of spacing. Just blueprint the whole base. I was considering it. Okay, space capsule is required. Okay, so we actually just straight up disabled the capsule. This is gonna back up so many capsules. Is there a better way to do this? I mean, there's definitely a better way to do this. I could make it manual, right? Combinator? I could use a combinator if I have a combinator. Here's what we'll do. We will manually disable this as necessary so it doesn't back up a ton. I'm assuming we can use the same logic we use on everything else. So it's going to have some belt delay, but it's not impossible. I think the belt delay is going to be slower than the crafting time, so it actually isn't terrible. But we can connect some power poles through here, or connect some circuit through here. Oof, if we can get more wires. Yeah, I know the logic to disable it is pretty easy. It's the logic of not trying to waste a ton of resources that's tricky, but it's not too bad. Then we can disable input and output, I guess, if I'm concerned with both. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Enabled if capsule is less than 1. Wait, right? Enabled less than 1. Yeah, I did that right. Okay, that should work. And look, we're taking care of meteors. Nice, I like that. Yeah, like we could obviously disable this one, but we're so LDS limited that I don't want to back up capsules because they are using a lot of resources that we don't have extra of. This might take forever to build one, but I think that's going to be fine. Hopefully it fills up on RCUs soon. So that way it can start grabbing what little LDS there is. Yeah, we have a lot of LDS, it's just I don't know how to get it up there. There is almost a direct line right here we can use. We could do belt weaving too. I don't think that's a good idea, but we could. And we have a lot of space if we don't have the recycler. Is that a good idea? Like, this is not a great space for the recycling anyway. We might as well build it elsewhere. Like here. Yeah, okay. Well, that gives us a lot more spaghetti space to work with. Because now we can just cut through here very easily and add the LDS up top. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect, but better. Definitely better. A little better. It's not a lot better, but it's a little better. I'll take whatever victories I can with the base that with the hole I've dug. Okay. Oh, this is a problem. We're on the wrong side for this to actually work. We need to go through here. Okay. Almost. Okay. No, this is working. We can definitely do this. Perfect. Look at that. Like a glove. Okay. You'll generally need to recycle once you start colonizing planets and want to emergency burn back. Yeah, they seem useful. It's more that wasn't a good spot for it anyway, so we might as well move it somewhere better. And then, should we double check that it's connected right? I mean, it probably is, right? Yeah, it looks perfect. Okay, LDS has been improved by a factor of 3 until we start running out of glass, and it turns out it's only improved by a factor of like 5%, which is very, very possible. So what we can do is we can increase the glass and supplement it, and then we're going to start running out of steel. But it's we'll fix the problems as they come. Don't know what this stone is for. Oh, this stone was just for making space stuff. That makes sense. Okay, so glass. We don't want to we don't want to copy the glass build. It actually is pretty terrible. Okay, I guess that can just go here. And then we have glass, or we have sand, and we have more sand. This is a much larger. This is much larger than it looked when I first saw it. Okay, I think we can make that work. Yeah, we just don't want this splitter now. Okay, that way they are somewhat balanced. There we go. I think this will work. It's weird, but it does work. There's definitely more elegant solutions, but this is the one I went with. Power, power. And voila. Okay, that should increase our glass, which we now bring all the way through the base, apparently through our defense grid. And then connect it to the new LDS. And I don't know what side it needs to be on, so we're just going to do or I know what side it needs to be on, but I don't see a great way to fix it, so we're just going to, voila. Perfect. And now we're going to realize we don't have any plastic either, so all of this was for nothing. But that should help a ton. We could also sideload it somewhere in the middle, so that way it works a little better. Our walls seem to be holding out, but we can always add more in the in the critical, the critical spots. Okay, these are... Okay, hopefully that's the first one that's working, because I don't actually know for sure. Also, why are we supplementing RCUs there? That's a terrible spot for RCUs. Because it doesn't get to either of the first machines that need RCUs. There we go. That should fix everything. Okay. And then we can send this to here. Okay, so now all of our RCU assemblers can actually go to both of these. And then I really don't want a buffer here, but I want this to disable. I just don't know what condition I want it to be disabled with. Yeah, it probably doesn't really matter. Also, how's our sciences? We might be a bit low on other sciences. Oh, never mind. We've actually used a fair amount. Okay, now we need nuclear fuel, cryonite. I don't know what all of this stuff does. Ooh, vulcanite. That looks cool. It doesn't look like we can do anything with it. I guess it's something we mine. That makes sense. Automation 3. Heck yes. Jetpack. Nice. Now I'm just like seeing these and being like, ooh, look at that. We can just get ooh, flat solar panel. Is it just a better solar panel that you can walk on? Oh, that's cool. Wait, what's a multispectral mirror? We must have it by now. I don't know if we can build it, but that's neat. A tool belt? Oh, that is way too expensive to get. Never mind. All of these sound useful, but I don't really know how useful. Let's see, cryonite lubricant. Don't think we can do anything with that. There is a lot of text here. Blue belt. Blue belt, blue belt would let us improve our terrible base that we already have, but also we would never be able to get blue belt because of how long things will take to produce. So I don't think that's the greatest plan. Space scaffold. Oh, so pretty much everything you need in space you have to make in space. That makes sense. Which means we'll need to start expanding our orbit. Okay, not a huge deal. I don't know what this does. I mean, we got the important things, so I'm not super worried about how we utilize a lot of our science now, because we got the things that I really wanted, which was robot speed. Oh, nuclear ammo. No, we don't need nuclear ammo. I guess we might as well get these. They seem useful. Okay. Do we have enough science for this? I think we do have enough buffered stuff that we could make this work. Barely, but yeah, we should have enough of everything. Okay, now we can process this into water, right? Oh, you can make water ice with cryonite and water. How do you make cryonite? Oh, okay. So that's not something we can use right now. That's not a big deal, though. Oh, we almost broke the belt a little bit. Look at that, we have water. I'm still gonna finish recycling all of this water first because it's nice and like dense. But we'll never have. Well, we might. We'll keep this here just in case we have to keep sending up water. But I don't think we'll need to send water to this platform anymore, which is this platform. So we can change the logic. Maybe we'll set it to like 100 as supplement, but the water ice up here should last a fair amount of time, right? Wait, is it infinite? No, it's 165. But one makes 100 water, which is 10 barrels. Or 2 barrels? Wait, what's in a barrel? 50? So one cryonite is 2 barrels. Wow. So this is the equivalent of sending up, with our productivity bonuses, this is the equivalent of sending up like 40,000 barrels of water. Okay, yeah, this will last a fair length of time. This one's good. We don't have any way to process lubes. That still needs to be taken care of. I think we just need to go back to novice now and figure out what we need to do. Because it's not that expensive to come back up, and now we have a landing pad to work with. We could do like basic sorting up here too, which is kind of cool. We could unload into warehouses, or we could unload into dedicated chests. Water ice stacks to 200. I was more thinking just in terms of not like, I wasn't thinking in terms of like storage density. Storage density, it's even better than that. I was just thinking in terms of how many barrels of water I'd start off with up here, which is like 40,000 worth, or sorry, 400,000 worth. Hello, Prive. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we are definitely good there. Roboport, we can probably move off to the side. Okay, everything's in range. Perfect. The power pole, we can't move it too far, but we can move it a little bit. Do you have water ice to mine in your system? We only have this one. I don't know if we have it anywhere else, but I know we at least have it on this little platform. Once you get to manufacturing it using water as plantlets becomes doable. Yeah, it seems like it would make sense. I found out where our construction pods keep going. Yeah, that makes sense. If it's like that efficient to store and stuff. Wait, what? Oh, I double clicked. Did I double click? No, it just, oh, okay. I see what it was. It just auto trashed while I was moving it around. I see. Asteroid belts. There's asteroid belts? That makes sense. I don't know why there wouldn't be. Yeah, we have this processing. We could, oh wait, hold up. I wanted to get an industrial furnace, not industrial furnace, a thermoelectric thing, which is made in the space manufactory. So let's get another space manufactory for handcrafting. Oh, it needs cosmic water. It's not hard to get cosmic water. We just have to delete this, right? Okay. We just need to temporarily craft one thing here. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Space manufactory. There we go. What else is it missing? Nothing. It's just the wrong direction. Perfect. Okay, I don't know how important water is. I probably didn't need to save 3,000 water, but it also wasn't like a huge deal. But let's move this up again now, so that way we can actually get water out of this. See if we can move up another tile. Where is the biochem facility? Okay, so now we can actually use cosmic water here without rearranging our base again. And then this can be flipped. Wait, so because of the bug thing, or because, I think bug's the right word. Can this water actually get down here? I don't actually know. Do. What if I stop this? I'm now just curious like how this works. No, it does not pass through. I don't understand this bug. I don't know how to utilize it. I can't use it to my advantage. Maybe it's only for mixed fluids. We don't have to worry about it though. We can just do this. Right, like we can just use an underpipe here and we'll be fine. Whenever it eventually crafts. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to waste this water. Not like I care that much, but I kind of care a little bit. Okay, this is still producing things. We could empty all these barrels while we're here. We might as well do that. Give it some speed modules so it empties faster. Basically, my goal, I want to process enough things to start a recycling facility up here. Because I think I have everything I need. Yeah, precious 3K water. I know it doesn't actually matter. It is the equivalent of like 30 ice. It's more like I wanted to see if I could do it. Even though it really does not matter in any way. Like I wanted to see if I could pass fluids through here, and then once I tried that, I wanted to see if it was even possible. And then I just kind of left it. Ooh. Our bots are not smart when it comes to these repairs. This should work, right? Maybe a bit overkill, but it should do the job. Wait, can we get some landmines? My bots keep like burning themselves trying to get there, which seems bad. Okay. Where were we? Novice. Does anyone know, is there a quick button to go back to your player? If you're like looking at a different surface. Okay, we have that. I'm assuming we don't need to unbarrel water anymore, but we do have the space for it just in case we decide it. We This is a terrible spot that we put our lube belt, I realize. Or our lube tank would actually be better over here. Press N again. Oh, okay. I must have been pressing M. The buttons feel very similar with like how they visually look. So I always press the wrong one. I know they're different, but I get them confused. I mean, I guess we might as well bring this back. We'll leave the rail here. Okay, we were trying to make... Let's see, we have some LDS, right? We wanted to make a furnace. Wait, what canceled this? Hold up, what's it out of? Space belt? Oh, yeah, we need more motors. Ooh. Oh, that's what this does? Okay. I saw the pin button. I figured it was just going to be like a list. Oh, that's cool. Control Alt 1. Oh, that's neat. Was this my spawn on the original planet? Maybe. There's nothing left there because we mined all the starting patches. But yeah, that's the starting patches. I think. So yeah, we probably spawned somewhere around here. Cool. Good to know. So many hotkeys that I'll have to get used to. Okay, we don't have any more big electric motors. That's fine. I don't remember what it was called. We got our space manufactory though for personal crafting, so that will help a lot. We don't have to like keep deconstructing one. Thermodynamics facility, perfect. So we can do space smelting now. to recycle this junk, uh, this this junk and this junk. Well, actually, we're still a bit away. I don't actually. I think we have everything we need. I'm trying to make concrete right now. If anyone wasn't here when I started, uh, the goal is to get just a small amount of concrete, so that way I can build a recycler. It'll be bad afterwards playing non-SE. You keep pressing in for satellite navigation. Uh, I I keep not using the end menu. So first I need to get into the habit of using that here before I get into the habit of not using it elsewhere. But maybe one day. Oh, this is a terrible spot for this. Let's move these. Okay, that should work. We don't have any delivery cannons yet. Yeah, that would definitely help. Like, we could just go back home and come back. I just kind of wanted to make it with what I have on. I wanted to see if I can make it with what I brought up. It's definitely not a necessity, and I don't have to do it like this. It's just a matter of can I do it like this more than anything. Okay, scrap. We have stone, which we can turn into sand. Perfect. Give some speed modules. Hopefully that's enough. Did we bring iron? I don't think we brought iron, but I think there's iron already here. Yes, perfect. Because now we need sticks. Just a little bit of sticks. We need a total of 20 concrete. I'm pretty sure, which is not that much. Then we need bricks and we need water. Oh yeah, we're good. Why is research stalled? We ran out of small electric motors. I did not realize it used that many. I figured our limit was going to be LDS. I was not looking at our motors. Which we only brought 500 of. And we used a lot of those for other things. But yeah, that's our limiting factor, which is not one I was anticipating. And it's not great. Thermodynamics. Make some bricks. We have not started stockpiling them. Well, we have like 1,000 in the rocket, so we should be able to send them back up soon. We could just send another rocket. I don't know how to return, is the thing. I guess I know how to go back on person. I don't know how to send another rocket back. I guess we'll find out, because I haven't landed on a landing pad. So I mean that will be fun. Sending a rocket here and then realizing I don't know what to do with a replacement rocket. What am I making? This is concrete. We needed like 10 of it. Concrete, concrete, concrete. Wait, why isn't this enabled? Yeah, I think I already set that, but I will be sure to double check that. Like, I feel like I did that earlier today when it was on my mind. But honestly, there's no guarantee. I did not. Wait. Do I not have a landing pad? Oh, I don't have a landing pad yet. I deleted it. Well, it used to be set. Now it's set again. Perfect. Yeah, it turns out it was just that we didn't have the landing pad because I forgot we went to move it around and then forgot about it. I think we just placed something there. Called it good. Okay. Now we should be able to make the recycling facility. Heck yeah, we can recycle stuff. So we can start recycling all this scrap. And also, actually, I want a second recycling facility. Is that possible? No, it is not. We have just enough for a single recycling facility. Perfect. I like how perfect it is. Like that's all we got. Don't know where to put it. I think for now I'm just going to build it here and put it in a different chest till we figure out what to do with it. Recycle scrap. There we go. And then give it some speed modules because that's going to take forever. Ha! That has almost no purpose. We have no real reason to do this. But I'm glad we did. Okay, and then I'm thinking we can unload stuff. Would be a good idea. So we'll need this. We'll need a steady supply of rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Stone. Also barrel output heavy oil. There's output heavy oil? Oh, thank you. I did not realize that was a thing. Or I forgot that was a thing. Or we could do this. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Wait, that didn't help. we can get it over there. We'll have to move it later, but this will work. This will work. Yeah. Perfect. We accidentally made 2 of them. We might as well use it. Okay, so that's processing. Using up a lot of space that we don't really have, but I think that's great. Okay, so there's processing units. There's that. Cosmic water is good. We don't need to send water anymore, but we can as a backup. And I think... Oh, I know what we could do. We can have this enabled only if this tank is empty or something like that. Enabled if water is less than like 15,000. This will not matter. There's no situation where that matters. I don't even think I need to worry about that. The idea here was that if we run out of water ice, we can get barreled water, but like I don't see a situation where this is what we're still relying on when I burn through 400,000 barrels worth of oil. And we somehow need to get this to a recycling facility as well, because we only have 1. If we try really hard, we could make an... Oh, wait. We can make a... We can totally make a second recycling facility. It's not a good idea, but I think we can. This is just like a matter of... This is like a side quest that is completely useless. Like when an NPC tells you to like go pick up something that's like in their house. And you're just like, why did you do this? And it's just like, oh yeah, it's because I'm lazy. And that is exactly what we're doing, even though it's taking way longer. But I'm happy with this adventure. Okay, and then where did we put our thermo facility? There it is. Give it some speed modules. Definitely glad we brought enough speed modules. Perfect. Okay, this should get us what we need. And now, it will take a while, but I'm pretty sure we can craft it, if I can find it. Yeah, we just need to grab plastic. We can handcraft the rest. Didn't occur to me we had plastic. We didn't have red chips, so we had plastic. There we go. Okay, now we can recycle this. Now we can recycle the barrels too. If we have enough base platforms, which I'm not sure we do. And then this is how many sciences? 5? We can make this work. We can swap those into individual chests. I think that might help. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Chem plant, science, military, green science, red science. Okay, now we can like actually get past here with the barrel. This is as spaghetti as the rest of our base was. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, really? Oh, so I can like reuse the... Oh, that's a... I thought it was just lost forever. It didn't even occur to me to try. Oh, that's great. Oops. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I had no reason to assume it wouldn't work, but I'm very, very glad it does. Okay, I can't tell the difference between these two. Oh! Oh, this extends the bot network. Oh, that's cool. This one's power. This one's power and bots. Ooh, there's so many cool technologies here. I love it. Do we actually have enough belt for this? I think we do. We do have a lot of scrap belt. Oh wait, we have undergrounds. That's fine. We might put the warehouse back eventually. But having them be separate things is kind of nice. This needs to go lower, actually. We'll need up to 5 belts here. Okay, that should work. Or you can just go around. That also works. Where is it? The pylons are amazing. They seem real nice. I'm really happy that they gave us 10 to start. Because then you only have to worry about like 2 power poles here now. Okay. Did we make the recycling facility? We did. Perfect. Oh, wait, we have a lot of belts to pass through here. We can do it. I believe in our power to spaghetti. Okay, recycling facility. Barrels? Yeah. That is like just out of reach, isn't it? There we go. We don't want to have to place any power poles. Okay, and then we can speed module it because, oh wow, that is be recovering a lot of barrels. Okay, so we can send a lot of this back to the transport belts, which will help. And then this needs 2 belts going towards this. One can have steel and one can have LDS. Perfect. So we can actually share this, I imagine, right? That's not going to be prioed. I don't like how this doesn't have a prio. We'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Oh wait, we still need heavy oil here. So let's actually do steel on the inside. And we'll think about labs later. We might just switch where the labs go. I think that'll fix our problem. Doesn't matter what side of the belt it goes on, but we might as well choose one. And then I really hope that we started with undergrounds. If not, it's not like we have things color-coded quite yet. They're just kind of random. Okay, perfect. We don't really need this buffer anymore. We'll just have this go here. Okay, space transport belt. And then LDS still needs to be in a chest, but it needs to be like split off awkwardly here. Like so, and then LDS will go left and barrels will go to the right. Can we just like handcraft some underground belts? No, we can't. We have to do it with whatever we got. Which we should have enough to work with to start. Yeah, I think we have enough. We don't have extra, but we definitely have the bare minimum to get by. Okay, and then I want steel to be tracked somewhere else. I could track the belt. I want the recycler obviously to be prioritized over this little chest. But the only way I can think to do that I could make steel like here. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. The easiest one, I think, is to send this all back to the same starting chest. Because, I mean, we're not going to be recycling them. We're going to be, like, having a net loss in steel, I think, for the most part. But we want to prioritize recycling at all costs. Yeah, that should be fine. I think we can do it. Let's see, these are still recycling? Wow, this takes forever. I guess this isn't, like, a constant drain on resources, though. This side-loaded belt after recycled? Yeah, we could do that. We could just change the priority. That might be the easiest. I wanted to also have a buffer, but I guess the buffer doesn't matter that much. I also don't know how much like steel we're going to be recycling versus how much we're going to consume that's new steel, so that changes things a lot. Because if we're looking just at this space transport belt, we're actually using less steel than we bring here, so some of it also needs to go back to the main planet. Or possibly go back to the main planet. Or we just have a big warehouse and call it good. Which is an option. It's not a bad option. We need another pylon. We could probably just move the pylons that we already have, but also... Wait, where are the pylons? Did we put them in here? Yeah, we put them in here. Okay, now everything should be... Wait, what is this one? Oh, this is a small pylon. Wait. Okay, there are 3 different types of pylons. Got it. I think this one will work, right? Nope, this one also doesn't have power. Okay, so we just need to use regular power poles now. I thought we had more... I thought we had more of the good pylons to work with. I guess not. We just have like the ultra big electric poles. Good to know, good to know. Definitely did not notice that earlier. They're still really good. You'll need tons of steel for Astro-Science. True. Once we get like 3 minutes of air. Thank you. I mean, there would have been a suffocation sound at least. Yeah, we had our personal... I forgot we had disabled this while we were moving stone around. There we go. Yeah, true. We're definitely going to need steel, so the recycling loop doesn't need to be perfect for now. It will fix itself. Oh yeah, I love these. This is rough. A rough combination of colors for sure. Okay. This is low enough that we can move it to a different spot. Because we won't be getting a ton of scrap all the time. Oops. Oh no. Well, that's fine. I clicked the wrong part of my inventory. There we go. Not a big deal. Okay. So this obviously just goes out, and then these can actually share a belt, which will be nice. There's no there's like not close inserters, right? Space exploration doesn't have something like that, or at least not yet, because it sure would be helpful. Don't worry, the engineer can survive in space for a while. Yeah, we made sure to test that a little bit earlier before, which is why I haven't been super stingy about trying to keep some oxygen. I have a better idea. What if we just do the outputs in this direction, and then we can just send them in a straight line? Then we don't have to worry about any of that. What side of the belt does that go on? One day I swear I'll remember. Good, good, good. I don't know if we're more limited on undergrounds or space pipes right now. I also don't remember what this pipe is for. Oh, this is our lube recycle pipe. Right. Okay, rocket fuel. Definitely need a little bit of that. Stone. Ah, no, don't take my stone. That's mine. Darn it. I keep requesting the trash. It was useful until we started needing stone for something that I wasn't really expecting until we got here. Okay, now they can be enabled again. All right, and these don't make in pairs, so we'll have to rebuild them. That's fine. Oh, we could also just go through here, right? Looks a little nicer this way. We do need another space pipe, though. This will be building for a while. Please note that you should unload the launching pad before you launch the other one. I figured that would be the case. I don't quite know how to deal with that, but I did figure it would be something like that. So should I... Whoa, that moves me so fast. Dude, belt immunity equipment almost has a use. Or you can just fly. So that makes me think I should go into a warehouse first. Just for posterity's sake. As long as I can still get enough inserters out of it, I guess it doesn't matter. Although that will be slower too, so who knows. Well, we'll figure it out. We can always redesign it. This isn't the... I feel like this is the easy part. Okay, so steel. And then we wanted steel. LDS goes on this one. Low density structure. And then what's this one? Okay, where is the warehouse? Oh man, that means we need to change these around. Not like that's a big deal, but yeah, it really isn't a big deal at all. Okay. Oh wait, can we do a prio? If we put this on the correct side of the pipe, we could do a prio. It's not a bad idea. Input prio, right. Perfect. Yeah, that'll fix it. Better yet, put 2 warehouses. Yeah, 2 warehouses would totally work. For now, 1 will work. And we'll put the landing pad in a spot that has access to both warehouses. But yeah, this will definitely work for now. This goes on the far side, which is the top side. Perfect. Then we wanted, I think we wanted this to be motors. That's the wrong way. That's the right way, right? Oh, except now they are on the wrong side. Thought that would fix it. That definitely just broke things more. We'll just do something weird with this one because the side actually matters. And then we'll worry about it later. We'll do something real weird. That is the ugliest solution to the problem, but it worked. And then we got heavy oil. I think I need to change what kind of stuff we bring through the rocket now. Or we could have 2 rockets. Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves with that, though. Maybe we should use 1 rocket first. Before we start increasing the amount of rockets we have. Okay, I don't like this underground swap, but we have undergrounds. We might as well use them. Okay, we definitely did not leave enough space for the science, so I think we'll swap it around and we'll make this one the primary lab. Because we didn't really leave space, which is fine. That should be easy enough to do. We're gonna have to do like a weird inserter chain, but we can make it work. Yeah, no, we can definitely just output like this instead. Or you could use fast inserters. It doesn't really make a huge difference. Or maybe it will. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just make some more space pipes. That way we can use fast inserters. They'll look nicer anyway and be easier to work with. We'll turn it and we'll send it down. It's not direct feeding anymore, but that's fine. 1 to 4. No idea how fast either of these move. We probably don't need that many of either of the inserters, but better safe than sorry. Perfect. I like that. Okay, now we can have the inputs over here, which gives us a lot more room to work with. We can have filter, so that way we can send them in 3 belts. 1, 2. Not like we're super limited on space now, but might as well make things simpler. We really cannot use space belts right now. Do we have any more left? I was hoping we would have enough on the planet to like set up this automation. And I think we do, barely, but we do have enough. Actually, these don't need to be filter inserters. Let's just do a random color in each one and call it good. There we go. So this top one's red. This one's green. And then it doesn't matter which one is which, because it does the side swapping for us. Right? Yeah. Red, green, perfect. Okay, and now we have now we have to like awkwardly do a side transition here. Or we have to cut through again because we built the warehouse on the wrong side. Could we fix it? Yes, but we're not gonna. Because I don't think we haven't fixed anything that has been an issue yet. We just kind of accept our mistakes until they bite us in the ass, and it's great. I don't know if we really need the double layer of chests. I feel like the double layer of chests is actually bad because it makes it difficult to know if we need to request a rocket. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, these ones do need to be filter inserters. Okay, and then we need military science. I feel like we're missing one science pack, right? Oh, we're missing the spacey science. So that can just go here and we can cut across, cut under. Okay, that works. There we go. I think this is everything we need to unload. Oh, we don't have the buffer here. That is a problem. Do we leave enough space to fix it? We might have. I think we can, right? What side of the belt does that go on? That goes on the inside. So if we can get on the outside with like a long inserter? No, that doesn't work. We almost have enough space, but we don't. We'll just go around. Yeah, I think we'll just go around and call it good. And have like a complete cop out. What do these go on? Okay, that works. It's weird, but it does work. Definitely were more elegant solutions, but this is the solution I got with my limited knowledge of what side belts go on in Factorio. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get used to it. I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to the belt speed though. That is insanely fast, which is great. But if you just try to run across belts like I do, it is a bit of a problem. Okay, this can be blue science, this can be orange science. It really does not matter. Okay, is that everything we need to keep science running? We're not missing anything, right? We got... Honestly, trying to fit everything with a single landing pad is very optimistic. I mean, it's everything we need right now. It's probably not everything we need in the future, but it's everything we need right now, which counts for something. Right? Electric folds, LDS. I mean, yeah, well, obviously, everything will be off as soon as we get to, like, a single new technology. But we can at least get space science running. Okay, this is working. This is disabled. That's fine. Bots can fix it. Okay, we definitely need to change what's on our rocket. And the rocket has a lot of junk that it does not need. So that's kind of not great. We'll probably have to change the logic on like every part of the rocket coming up here. And then we're just going to waste we're going to waste some fuel and send it, and then we're going to send it back, I guess. I guess we'll see how it goes. You're trying to automate a rocket part delivery and it wasn't working because you used the wrong icons? Oh, like very similar ones? Yeah, I'm just waiting for things to get more complicated, and then we'll be very confused. And it'll be fantastic. And this is extra junk that we'll figure out later. Because we definitely messed up a little bit here, but I think we'll be fine. The main problem is this is a lot of junk that we no longer need. So we need to change all of these. Is there a quick way to like disable all of the inserters without changing the conditions? You needed the packed rocket part, but you were using the normal rocket part. Oh, those look so similar, yeah. Or identical. I can't tell. Maybe they look slightly different. Rotate them? Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you. That's very smart. Okay, launch trigger. Let's try it. This probably has everything I need. Yeah, it's probably fine. I didn't really double check everything was set up correctly, but you know, YOLO. There is a difference, but it's not the easiest to see. Yeah, it looks like one of them is slightly stacked. Definitely like hard to something you can mess up. Let's see. You need LDS steel heat shielding to produce scaffolding, so we'll consume a lot. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely not valid. I set the location, I think. Yeah, we did set the location, unless the location changed because I deleted the landing pad. Oh, wait, did it work? Oh snap. We're moving up in the world. I don't know why. I was expecting to crash. I was 95% confident it was going to crash. And then we can get rocket fuel stone. Or we could like try to keep logic to them. That would also be good. Motors. Are there stack filter inserters? There's definitely stack filter inserters. Yeah, that's just a vanilla thing. We should definitely upgrade these to stack filter inserters. Can we make any? Oh, we can make one. Can we make more? Oh, we have two already. Oh, that's all we need. We only need three. Wait, stack filter inserters are single? Well then. Good. Did not know that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I see why they did that. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, no. It doesn't make sense anymore. But the point is, it's too late now. We already deleted. Now I have to set them again. But that's okay. It happens. Stone, LDS, and steel. Nope, we already got steel. What's it called? Small electric motors. Is there a faster way to do this? Well, because I'm trying to make it that these can do multiple at once, I don't think there's that much of a better way to do this. Not having them filtered also would be a good idea. Oh well, it's not too big. Those are the most complicated ones, the ones with a bunch of recipes I don't recognize. And then I think we missed lube. Okay, that'll finish eventually. Okay, now we copy this over here, but we do the opposite and we blacklist. So that way anything we haven't filtered goes into here so we can see what we're missing and we're bringing excess of. So that way we can figure it out later. Okay, science should start again and then we'll see what we are missing, which will be a ton of stuff. Also that rocket launched way faster than I needed. Why do I need them filtered? I think I said that, but it was like kind of thrown in with other stuff. I want them filtered because I want to see what I'm missing and what I don't need to bring up here. Because a lot of the stuff I brought in this is stuff I needed for like one specific building that I don't need more of quite yet. Okay, what's the limiting factor here? Production speed, that makes sense. Well, that we can fix. There we go. Speed modules, let's go. So I'm assuming I should probably have a landing pad so I can send stuff back. So I need to... Oh, that's what the packed rocket parts are for. So I can... Okay. So I don't need to produce the rocket parts here. I can produce those back on Novice. Pack some. Okay. Oh, wait. You're right. That doesn't work at all. because we have 5 different ones. I forgot that these were all different. In my mind, we only had one set of 5. We didn't have like 50. We didn't have like 20 things filtered. We'll just leave them in the landing pad then. They're shipping rockets and rockets. Yeah. No, that's exactly what we'll be doing. Fun. So we need to make another launch pad if we ever want to get things back to the main planet, which I don't remember what it was called. Rocket Silo. Ooh, that is a bit pricey. Not terribly expensive though. Okay, and then obviously we're gonna need some kind of logic, which I don't know how to set up, but we can set up at some point. These should definitely be taking other things out of the rocket. Yeah, we'll just look at what's left in the silo. I wanted them to be separate in case I wanted another launch, but not a big deal. What do we have the most of? Steel? Yeah, everything should take steel if it can. And for local storage, they can clog up chests when reusability is high. Oh yeah, I wasn't even considering that I might be getting a lot of them at some point. Okay, this should be working. It is prioed. We are not consuming much steel. You'll not need a rocket silo in orbit anytime soon. Yeah, that's true. We can just buffer things and put them in a chest. It's not a huge deal. We could also just adjust what we're filling the silo with. Like this one obviously is not going to be causing any problems. Is this not working? Oh, it is. It's working just fast enough. Cool. But yeah, the only reason things are gonna clog up right now is because we didn't disable the inserters before we came to space, or like readjust the numbers, so it has a bunch of junk we'll never need. Wait, so can I just like leave the planet and go home? I kind of want to try that. Let's see. I feel like I can. Probably don't need a lot of this stuff. I can leave it here. See what happens. Oh, these don't stack. Ah, I see how they clog things up. We can waste a little bit of fuel. Let's bring the rocket sections with us. You said that just in time. That's great. Rocket sections. We could pack them, but honestly, the difference isn't huge. I don't care if we waste like 25 rocket fuel. I just kind of want to see what happens. I hope nothing bad happens. Oh, that's all. Okay, and then it's alive and we can use it again? We just need to give it fuel? Oh, it takes a lot more to leave the planet. Okay. But you can leave Novice, you just need a lot more fuel because the gravity's better. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely set up packing later. That's so cool. I mean, it's exactly how I expected it to work, but it's still neat, and I still really like it. But yeah, it's about as easy as I thought it was. So all of our like adventure to try to make a recycler while we were up there, confirmed was useless, but I'm still happy we did it. We don't need accumulators. Because it was a fun adventure. We don't really need rocket ammo anymore. We don't really need trash slots. I do want to request more productivity mods. And then we can just like get 100 more rocket fuel and we can leave. We should probably put rocket fuel somewhere then. Like its own little buffer if we're going to be using that to go between planets. We can get let's use the stack filter inserter we accidentally grabbed. I'm assuming I have enough, like, I can put enough fuel in the rocket to head back. It looked like the capacity was high enough. Please start filtering rocket fuel for me, please. So that way I can leave this planet, or I could put it next to the landing pad. Actually, I think we just should move the landing pad. Leaving the planet is not similar to getting back to orbit. Oh, does it not work that direction? What happens if I click orbit with this? Or I guess we can find out. We can always get a new rocket and head back. You need parts too? Oh, I see. Can I load this like I can? Wait, is this already ready? I mean, we could take this one. I mean, if we have to head back that anyway, we might as well bring some cargo with us. If you figure out how to use a navigation satellite. Oh, I don't know if we left bots is the thing. Are these empty? Once these are emptied, I do want to use this. Okay, no, maybe I'm seeing now that I should have had a second one in between this and filter things later. So for now, we can't really upgrade those to stack inserters. So we should bring stack inserters with us for the future. Stack inserters set to like 100. Once you get to high Aster resource, you will reuse a ton of rocket parts. Yeah, it looks like it gets pretty high. Especially, wait, that's not reusability. Which one's reusability? It's not worth it to use the small. Oh yeah, no, it definitely didn't seem worth it. It just looked kind of fun. But I imagine it's not really anything special to go back. Yeah, I like this. We have science. It's not fully automated, but we can change things. Yeah, we can change the directions from that sat nav. Well, yeah, that's how I changed them in the first thing. Wait, this is the sat nav you're talking about, right? The in button. I could unload it to the left warehouse, yeah. We definitely need this to start working again, and we need LDS. 1,000 and what's the ratio for this? Motor. That's not what I wanted to look up. Belts. 2-to-1. So if we're bringing 1,000 LDNS, we need at least 2,000 motors. Those will be building for a long time. We should probably get stack and filter inserters for our home base for this, huh? We could also use a chest somewhere. There's a recipe that will reduce the resource requirement for rocket parts. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like just a cheaper recipe or a different recipe. We have stack filters somewhere, right? Yes. And it seems fairly easy to automate. Oh, we can definitely just cram it here, right? Wait, was that necessary? I don't think this one does anything. I think that was just copied from earlier. Okay, look at that. We have stack filter inserters. Perfectly done. Definitely nothing wrong with this design. Okay, so now this will help us load the rocket faster. And I'm getting better about pressing this button. I need to start using the upgrade planner like this though. Because U by default opens the Universe Explorer. Wait. Oh, right. Because it's not like a 1-to-1, so they don't want to break things with the upgrade planner. That makes sense. It's easy to set a manual upgrade, right? Alt U, yeah, I could use Alt U. But if I have to press Alt and U at the same time, those are pretty awkward like buttons to use. I might as well just click the UI at that point. Are these... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. There we go. It would be helpful to just have a chest here for resources, but that's not. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we could use Alt U. Is it? What's the default button? Is Alt U the default button, or did I change that for speedrunning? Okay, so we definitely need LDS. We definitely need motors. We could look at what we need to. We could start looking at what we need to expand this platform. That could be good. We need. I don't actually know what it's called. Platform, LDS, heat shielding, steel. Okay. So heat shielding will need to be unloaded somewhere, or we could just direct feed it. It's default. Okay. I did not know that. I didn't realize I changed that key. Because like it's not like anything else uses U, as far as I know in vanilla. So but if they wanted to keep the pattern, that makes sense. Yeah, I changed all of these. This one's different. 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 The only things that are the same are these two because they're not really used. Actually, yeah, I think technically I have both of these the same. Okay, we do have some bots up here, and we do have some things left. We don't have a ton. Yeah, I guess we have this view. What is this asteroid belt thing? All I see is red. I don't actually know what. Can I view surface? Whoa! I can just click the button? That's cool. I know that shouldn't be that exciting, but it is. Oh, there we go. I have to click asteroid belt. Ooh, what is this? Is there a rocket here? That seems cool. Don't know what this does, but it does seem cool. Is- one day I'll figure it out. Oh, and I can just like choose different places to go. It's a kind of rocket. Yeah, it seems like a spaceship as opposed to just like a cargo rocket, which seems slightly useful. Okay, that's your last FTL run. True. Trim surface if you are not planning on visiting that planet you just looked at. What does that mean? What's the trim surface button? Is it like something here? Ah, there it is. Thank you. View menu also has it. Can you like sort it by things that you've looked at? Because that would be cool. I don't see anything here, but I'm also not that smart. Uh, that would make it look like things I visited. Oh, is it the circles? No. I feel like there has to be a way to like sort it by things that are rendered, but maybe not. Okay, it sure would be nice if if we had been buffering this. I think we need to expand our base and maybe move the rocket to a better location after we launch one more, because that seems very reasonable. And this is a terrible spot for it, admittedly, which we did know, but it is a terrible spot. Click the flag icon on that screen. This one? Novice order. Okay, thank you. I saw the flag thing, but but it didn't line up with the planets I thought I had. I was looking at the wrong orbit, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Uh, so I had the right idea. I just looked in the wrong spot because I'm not the brightest. Okay, and then we'll probably need sciences, which reminds me, we need to somehow fix science. We need to fix a lot of things. Uh, we are not getting nearly enough RCUs. What are we using RCUs for? Is it just a crafting speed issue? Yeah, we have so many issues we need to fix. You can give them a priority value. Okay, so I could just be like, I could just say I like these planets, show them at the top. Makes sense. Okay, these are not working for some reason. Oh, we ran out of, we stopped researching. Cool. Okay, so I don't know what any of these texts do. I know what this one does. That's vanilla. I know what that one does. Ooh, speed 3s. Ooh, labs. Oh, wait, that lab speed's not that great. Okay, now we go to the I don't know what anything does, so let's just keep up a bunch of things situation. You can move the rocket silo after this launch. Not sure you can cram in buffers to that small space. Yeah. I've had some pretty good spaghetti up to this point. I don't think I can do much more though. But hear me out. We do have the option of putting the buffers randomly in the middle. So we can get buffers. It just will be very awkward. So like the buffer that fills the rocket would actually be down here and it would output onto a red belt. A red belt. So it is an option. Not a great one, but it would work fairly well. But it would be really hard to keep track of what's on your rocket at that point. So, wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I guess we can just go there, right? Like, we can just go places and see what happens. I wonder if we can go there from orbit. I want to go back into orbit, but I want to bring stuff with me. This is just taking a while. Yeah, red belt helps if our resources are backed up. Fortunately, we are not backed up on resources, so it's less helpful. How do we pack a rocket? I meant to check that. Is it just something I can handcraft? Oh, it looks like it's just a handcrafting recipe. Oh yeah, that's very easy to do. Okay, where did we put our rocket fuel? Oh, rocket fuel definitely needs to go in the rocket. Probably up to like 500. Yeah, that would be good. Click the button and it packs. Yeah, that it looked. I just had to check. It seems like it's just a basic crafting recipe, so it's not too bad. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. The usual. Okay, we have stack inserters, right? Okay, so now we can use stack inserters. We don't have stack filter inserters. We should request some of those. So that will help in space. I don't think we really need to bring some science, but we might as well. As much as we can while it packs. Wait, have we finished emptying it? I want to go back into orbit. But don't know if we finished emptying the silo. We have not, okay. Unfortunate. Do we have a warehouse up here? We have a storage chest. We could just also delete these filters and get more out of it. Right? Nope, don't do that. Never mind. We didn't leave any inserters up there. We have 2 inserters we can use. Or we could use a filter inserter. I thought we had already cleared this up. Also, why do we have 5 cargo rockets? Why do we have Did we not attach both of them to them? Hold up. Is this one not connected to logic? They're supposed to be connected to logic. Wait, what did we just disable? I don't know what we put that on. Wait. Did we not finish connecting this? Hold up. Capsule is 1, so this should be disabled. No, it's not. Why is it not disabled? Oh gosh, what did we do wrong here? Where is the wire not connected? Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's why it's not connected. Aha. So apparently, I figured out why we're short on RCUs and LDS. Turns out we actually made like 6 space capsules, which is pretty great. Definitely not what I intended to do. Let's see. It should be good now. It's not a huge deal. I can't wait until we get stack inserters up there. Those will help a lot. We do have to empty the silo first, though. Well, wait. What happens if you land on something that? What happens if you try to land on it and it has cargo? Does it say that here? You will need them later, and it gets destroyed. Oh, I figured it was just destroyed if it was full. It just completely destroys it, no matter how much is in it. Good to know. Oh, if it doesn't fit. Okay, so since I have plenty of space, I can just go now and it's fine. Because that's what I was worried about. Not sure. Well, let's test it. Do we have everything we need? Probably. Let's find out. Overflow is destroyed. So we should be good. We did accidentally bring 15 rocket sections with us because this logic is wrong. But that's okay. Oh no, never mind. That's the one below us. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Sure, it's fine. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell. It looks like it just finished emptying, so it didn't tell us anything at all, or it was destroyed. But it looks like this is roughly what I expected to be in there. Oh well, I mean, we probably didn't have anything important. I'm sure it's fine. It looks like things have what I expected it to have. Okay, yeah, we can work with this. And then there's a bunch of junk we don't need because we still have this water that I don't want. We might unpack the water because we weren't actually supposed to bring water with us the second time. The pad was at 0 out of 610. Okay, I thought it. I saw that, but I wasn't sure if it meant it actually was at that or if it was like deleted right as I got there. So like in my mind, I wasn't confident if that was the current state or its new state. You can safely launch stuff on the pad. That is good. This is very good to know. So that means I can do small resupplies without too much waste. Well, I mean, obviously we'd be wasting a lot of components, but we're not deleting what we haven't brought over. So it's better. It's not ideal. We do want full rockets, but it's not the end of the world if they're not full. Also, I don't know why we have 2 of those. I wonder if we left them there. Okay, and then let's upgrade to stack inserters. And then I actually want this and this to be like trade places at some point. I just don't really know how to do that. So this would have to go here or like here. Neither of those are good spots. The remaining slots are filled up with what's reusable. Okay, yeah, so they go in there. That makes sense. Okay, so what happens if I click this? Can I get there? I probably can't get there with this. What is this? Mantis orbit outbound from Novice? Don't know what that means. Maybe I have to send another rocket there. I don't know what the range of this thing is. Probably not very far. Yeah, I guess it can't get us to a different orbit. Okay, so if it's at 80 out of 110, 610, for example, we can launch. Okay, and since I was at like 20 out of 610, I was fine. And I also only brought like 200 stacks of items. Okay, I really need to change this unloading situation. We definitely should have gone into either multiple warehouses or... Yeah, we just need to redesign this a little bit. That's fine. It's doable. We also should start bringing inserters, I think. And I'm assuming at some point there is a way to send interplanetary logistics. They don't know how to do that, but there would have to be. I don't see anything up here with the tech. Oh, there it is, signal transmission. Oh, we already have this researched. Signal transmission. So this would let us like do fancy things like change how much we request based on how much is in these chests, which is kind of neat. I don't know how to do that, but it's something that can be done, which counts for something. But yeah, that makes sense. We can't leave the planet. We can just go down to the surface and back up. That's what I expected, but I thought maybe there was a chance. Yeah, this is starting to look good. I'm understanding the basics of space. We didn't make a ton of progress today, but I understand how it works now. And then I think we can pack the rocket components here. Or sorry, pack. There we go. Interplanetary logistics is the same as going from novice to novice orbit. Yeah, I just meant signal processing. Like, make it that if we don't have any inserters here, we'll fill that many we'll refill the inserters back from the main base. Yeah, no, not like not train kind of logistics, just like circuit network kinds. It's a very varied word. I feel like the word needs to mean less. Or sorry, logic. It doesn't mean less. I meant to say logic. Pretty sure you can go to other nearby orbits via the capsule. I mean, we have this orbit. I don't know what that orbit is, but there is another orbit I can click on. We could test it. Because this is... Let's save a new one, just in case, because I don't want to overwrite it. I just want to see what that button does. But launch disabled. It does nothing. Oh, I need rocket parts. And I cannot bring nearly that much stuff. Let's see. Did we bring life support? Yeah, we do have life support. Perfect. Okay, let's click the button and see what happens. There's a short wiki with a description of such a network. Yeah, that would probably be a good starting point. It's fun figuring some things out by hand, but when I have absolutely no idea, guesses of where to start, it's not great. Okay. We're somewhere. I don't know what this is. We're just like in the middle of nowhere, just clicking buttons because I can. Whoa! It's a new planet. Oh, it has iridite. It has iron. I don't know what either of those are. But, well, okay, I know what iron is. Maybe, it's space. Yeah, it's space. I just wasn't expecting to just, like, stop in the middle of space. I thought it would send me onto something. Okay, that's cool. So we can just go to other planets now. I'm not gonna save this because I'm stranded here. I mean, I don't think I'm completely stranded, right? Like, if I really wanted to, I could send myself all the components I need. You could get the spaceship if I kept going outbound. I saw a button and I pressed the button, and I don't know where it went. Like, we didn't have a specific goal, we just wanted to press the shiny button. You can emergency burn too, yeah. Yeah, I guess we didn't use it. I want to see what it does. If we're not saving this one. So what does this do? Emergency burn. Not all orbits have asteroids platforms. Yeah, makes sense. I see that now. Okay, so that's just sends me back like normal, but now my rocket is ugly. Okay, that's very straightforward. I don't know if I lost resources. I went to the closest moon to Novice? Probably. I went to this thing. But yeah, that's it for me today. Yeah, repairing is real cheap. Definitely not a concern. Honestly, is repairing cheaper than rocket fuel? Probably not. Because rocket fuel is just oil, which is like infinite. But yeah, repairing is it's like 50 LDS and some repair packs, maybe a little bit of heat shielding. Like it's a very cheap recipe. But that's it for me today. I will be. Let's see, I should be back again Thursday. I don't think I have anything going on this week, so I think I can get a normal-ish streaming schedule again. But I usually stream most days but Wednesday. But for the past like 2 months, I've had a lot of like sicknesses, so I haven't been able to stream super consistent. Ordinarily, it's 6 days a week for about 2 hours a day. Roughly around this time, 50% of inventory not in capsule gets lost. Oh, okay. Good to know. That's a lot. That's a lot of my inventory. That is definitely more expensive than the rocket fuel that you would save. But yeah, I generally stream most days but Wednesday for at least a little bit. Hopefully I can get back onto that schedule. I tend to be around this time. Sometimes fluctuates like plus or minus an hour depending on when I wake up, but that's what I'm aiming for. But have a wonderful evening and I'll see you all next time. And thanks for all the help. Peace.